Hey, what's up, you guys? Bruce Lee are back at you again with another toy review. This time today we have the DC Multiverse Darkseid from Justice League, the Snyder Cut. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I just picked this guy up today at GameStop. Figure I'd give him a review because why the heck not? Even though it's not the armored Darkseid, but still. Anyways, right here, here's the front of the packaging. Darkseid looking pretty darn sweet. Look at that detail. Oh, man, I'm excited. I am excited. Here we go on the side. It says Justice League 2021. Justice League Darkseid. On the back right there, we have that awesome shot of Darkseid from that flashback scene from the movie. And here's still the rest of the wave. There's the black suited Superman. I still don't have Steppenwolf, but yeah, I do want to get Cyborg. My man Ray Fisher. And yeah, and on the top it just says JL 2021, and window on the side says Darkseid. And yeah, let's go ahead and crack this guy open. See what he's about. And here is Darkseid out of his packaging, guys. Wow, what a fantastic figure. Mcfarlane really knocked it out of the park with this one. Definitely see why it's worth the price range of $40. A lot of you guys may think that's a bit too steep. I think it's a fair price because it's a massive figure, has great sculpt, great detail, a little lacking on the accessory side, but yeah. And he does come with, I guess you could say, like 3 accessories. We'll take a closer look at that, and then we'll get back to Darkseid. So he does come with 3 accessories. He comes with the typical DC Multiverse stand that we've had with numerous figures in the past: Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, John Stewart, Green Lantern, stuff like that. He does come with his staff that he had in the movie. That way he can make that giant, that giant effect that he did. That was pretty cool. And he does come with the traditional cards that we've been seeing. These cards are really cool. I like them. They kind of remind me of like baseball cards. You see, there's his data profile. So if you guys want to read that, you can pause it now. Now, I got to say right off the bat, this is one of the best sculpted, detailed figures I've ever seen in my life. I don't have Hot Toys. I don't have all the other high-grade expensive figures. The detail is top-notch. This, to me, is like Hot Toys, Mayfex, or maybe SH Figure Arts quality. You know, this is pretty darn good. Look at that face detail and everything. Let me see if my camera can focus really quick. Look at that. You got some, I think that's some blue smudge right here. So that's kind of a shame, but I'll take that as battle damage. I don't care. But man, dude, look at that, dude. The cracks and everything. Man, this is very, very cool. So, yeah. And you can see the side right there, the back of his head, this armor piece right here. Nice. See the back of his, I think this is a tunic. You'd call it a tunic. These are his boots. Dude, these boots are nice, man. They kind of look like Aquaman's boots. Remember Jason Momoa had the boots that were similar, but they kind of look like seaweed. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys probably in a minute. That right there. Armor piece right there. Armor piece right there. And you do have, I believe this is supposed to be the Omega symbol. Right here on his chest. It's sculpted on there. This is not painted on. This is actually sculpt detail. Wow. Ah, man. It just looks really, really good to me. Thank you, Todd McFarlane, for making this at a reasonable price and getting it out to places like GameStop and retail where we can get this at a pretty fair price. And there's a nice side shot. And yeah, pretty cool figure, man. I dig it. Now, his articulation is very, very good. I'm surprised. This may be a minor gripe for some people, or this may be a huge deal, but I'm going to get to that in just a second. So, he has very good head articulation. His head it is on a hinge joint, so you can actually hinge it up. So he does look up a fairly decent amount. That's pretty cool. I'm surprised at that. And his head does look down pretty good, pretty decent amount. He does, it's not like a dumbbell joint, it's more like a hinge joint. You can see, I don't know if my camera can pick up, but inside there is like a little ball joint hinge. So you can, like if you shift it well enough, you can shift it up and down. That's pretty cool. He does have some pretty good neck pivot. That's very cool. I'm very happy with that. Dude, this ab crunch is dope. So he moves back a decent amount. He moves up a decent amount, but he does have an upper torso swivel, and he does have waist swivel. So you get 2 for 2 on this, so that's pretty cool. His arms move outward like this. Now, this is the only complaint there's another complaint that I have. I have 2 complaints about the articulation. This arm piece right here keeps popping off on me. Look, every time that I try to, yeah, see that? That keeps popping off on me. That's a little annoying. But he does have double jointed elbows. He actually does have double jointed elbows. You can go back, say about pretty good amount. You know, typical for a double jointed elbowed figure. Does have ball joint outwards, bicep swivel, hinges on the arms. They go up and down horizontally, not like diagonally with the, you know, the shake of the dice movement that some figures do have. And that's for both hands as well. His legs right here, they go upward and then they go outward. It is on a ball joint, so you do get upper thigh swivel. He has a single jointed, I'm pretty sure that's single jointed. I don't want to move it any further. I'm afraid of breaking it. But he does have a single hinge knee joint, which moves an okay amount. I mean, I don't think you're going to get like any athletic poses out of Darkseid. Now, this is a huge complaint that I have here. Now, some of y'all, this may be a turnoff, and some of y'all might be just like, I don't care. I need a Darkseid in my figure anyways. So, he has the typical DC Multiverse ball joint that we've had with Superman, Batman, and you can still get them in the ankle pivot. I cannot get this guy to do an ankle pivot. As far as I'm concerned, he has no ankle pivot. I tried, and this piece right here actually came off. I didn't break it. It just popped off. So it does move down. It moves up. He has like it's technically a swivel, but no ankle pivot. That's the thing. There's no ankle pivot. I can't do it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know, but there's no ankle pivot. So that's kind of a bummer for some of you guys that may make or break a figure. That's a bummer for me. But I do love this figure. I'm glad I have it. It's just, it kind of sucks that he doesn't have an ankle pivot. But he does have toe articulation. Let's get into some comparisons. So here he is next to the DC Multiverse. This is the Todd McFarlane Superman figure that came, it was part of the Detective Comics 1000 first line of figures with Batman. And wow, they scale pretty well together. Darkseid just towers over Superman, as he should. Darkseid's a huge, huge dude. So yeah, he should be able to tower over Superman and Batman and the rest of the Justice League. At least the ones that we have right now for the time being. We still don't have a Martian Manhunter. You see, that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's that lack of ankle pivot. Oh my goodness. We still don't have a Martian Manhunter, but yeah. There you go, guys. There's Superman. And here he is next to a DC Essentials Superman. This is my favorite Superman. I love the colors on this. It's very Christopher Reeve-like to me. And of course, he towers over Superman. I really like the way how they're scaled together. I really like the way how this came out. I'm glad that they made him such a massive hulking figure. And yeah, these guys go pretty well together. If you have the Mcfarlane or the Essential Superman, you really can't go wrong with this kind of figure, especially if you need a big baddie in your collection against like the Justice League. I think this will be pretty darn good. And here he is next to the DC Comics Unlimited Darkseid from Mattel. This was my only Darkseid for a while. I did not think in a million years we would ever get a Darkseid from Mcfarlane. I was impatient. I bought this, I think, last year. So yeah, this was my only Darkseid that I had fighting my Justice League, but I'm glad I get to finally replace this guy with this new Darkseid. Even though I will kind of admit I still like that head sculpt. I kind of like it a little bit more than this one, but yeah. But at the same time, he does come with a bit more accessories. His articulation is better than this one, and both of them share a common complaint of mine: no ankle pivot. Yeah. And just because I wanted to throw in a couple other Justice League companions of Superman, we have Batman and we have the Mcfarlane Flash. Wow, dude, I'm really happy with the scale on this figure. I'm really happy with the way how this came out. Very excited to put him in a Justice League display fighting the rest of the Leaguers. So that is really, really cool. Very happy to have that. And I wanted to do one more comparison because I don't have a Granny Goodness or a Caliban or a Steppenwolf or any of those other guys. I don't have any of Darkseid's little minions. I wish I had them. I wish I had a buttload of Parademons so I can put this guy with. But for right now, I just wanted to compare him to the Aquaman to show you guys what I meant. You see, remember earlier when I was talking about that, how Darkseid's boots were similar to Aquaman's boots? Yeah, you can see they're kind of similar. You know, I think the same guy that did the costume design and everything worked also on Justice League. But yeah, they're kind of similar, except Aquaman's looks more seaweed-like, and Darkseid's looks more, I guess, apocalyptic. I don't know. But yeah, and this is the Mattel Aquaman, Jason Momoa. So yeah, there you have it, guys. And I wanted to get Darkseid in one final pose for my final thoughts. Overall, I love this figure. This figure is fantastic. I'm excited to have a new Darkseid. Even though I kind of wish it was the armored Darkseid. I don't like the fact that the armored Darkseid is an SDCC exclusive. And it's going to be released to Target stores soon. So hopefully I can pick one up at retail. They're sold out on Target.com. So good luck finding that figure, guys. Hopefully the scalpers won't get it before we do. Overall, I really like this figure. This figure is fantastic. He's huge. He's massive. The sculpting, everything is awesome. I do have my minor nitpicks. Like I said, that joint popping out every time I try to hinge it for the double jointed elbow, and of course, no ankle pivot. Ugh. That can, like I said, that either makes or breaks a figure. So yeah, if you want to get him, by all means get him. If you find him at GameStop or if you find him at retail, by all means, don't sleep on this guy. Pick him up. He's definitely worth the wait. He's definitely worth the hype. He's worth the pickup. And I kind of wish that he did come with an Omega Beam accessory. I know we didn't see him use it in the Snyder Cut, but it would have been a nice little bonus, right? You know, am I the only one alone on that? It would have been nice if they would have added an extra head showing his Omega Beams, Omega Beam eyes, and maybe even the actual Omega Beams themselves. So, yeah, it would have been nice, but either way, though, I'm very happy with what we got. I'm very happy with what came out. Mcfarlane nailed it, knocked it out of the park. Very, very happy. Thank you, Todd. Arigato gozaimasu. And yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. By all means, go pick them up. And remember, grow older, grow wiser, keep getting right and growing closer to God. Never forget who you are, and never stop being a geek. Never stop being a geek. Never be ashamed who you are. Keep being who you are, guys. Thanks, guys. God bless you. Thanks for watching. I'm Bruce Lear. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.